Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm jumping on YouTube Live right now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is John McLauchlan with Jerry Memories. We should be live on YouTube, or maybe not. Facebook seems to be there. Anyway, I just love how you spend all the evening in the studio working on stuff and it just crashes on you. Interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, this is John McLauchlan, your host of Tech Talk right here on channel. Thank you for joining us today. We are jumping right into a new era of live streams. Not error, but era of live streams. And that is what is going on with my ATEM today? I know what's from. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, I don't have my tag. Okay, guess we're just going to turn that off. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm back. I've got a special show today. As you can tell, I'm a little flustered because I have literally been in the studio all evening, all afternoon, and and everything I was doing was making it so that we could literally do live shows, live streams, and I'm working with one of my friends to do some awesome stuff. And I've got a chat. Hello, Jeff. Hello, everybody. If you are on YouTube, Facebook, leave a comment in the chat, and I'll be responding to those throughout the night. But I do have a lot to discuss tonight, so we want to get in there. Let me know in the chat. Does it sound good on the live feed? Apparently, I am sending. Yeah, this. I need to do some fun stuff. We've got some fun stuff going on right now, where we are literally playing around with a bunch of settings, and that's one reason why the live feed is not working. And Jeff says on Facebook, yay, it works. Now, this is awesome. I don't know if you can see this. I've got YouTube and Facebook chat going. And we're going to talk about that tonight. This is not on the plan for today. But yes, we are very excited tonight because we've got new tools, new toys, and as you saw at the beginning of the show, of course, it made everything crash. But, we're flexible. We're enjoying ourselves. And I've actually got a special guest sitting in the wings waiting to jump on with me. And I'm going to look over here and make sure everything's good there. We are there. So I want to see if I do this right. And why is that showing me only that? Give me 1 second. Besides the fact that my camera is literally... Oh, I see what that was. Huh. Too many buttons on my Stream Deck. That's the problem. All right. Anyway, I think we're ready. Who's ready to have a little bit of fun today? So, I was... Last week, if you watched the show on Facebook and YouTube... Now, I'm not on Facebook on a regular basis for Tech Talk. Tech Talk is literally just for YouTube. But I thought for the today to go ahead and try some stuff out because I want to on the biblical show which airs on YouTube and Facebook on Sunday nights, I wanted to be able to pull chat from Facebook. And there is not no, you cannot have that stream deck, Jeff. The Tech Talk show only airs on YouTube, but I want to be able to pull. I wanted to pull Facebook chat for the biblical show so that people can engage and we can chit chat about the topic of the day and scripture and things like that. But in the end of the day, there was no way to do that. So what I ended up doing is doing a YouTube search like everybody does today, and doing a Google search and found this software that I'm gonna pull up. If I pull up my bear with me, I'm gonna set the super source to the right. So Sony needs to be Sony Cam, and box 4 needs to be primary computer. That looks right. Alright, so I'm gonna pull up the super source. And there we go. Why is that? And my name is blocking my face. I love that. Let's take that off. Okay, so the yeah, I just lost what I was doing. So this new software is called the Streaming Ninja. This is a streaming social chat bot. And what this allows you to do is, with this software, Social Streaming Ninja, say that 5 times fast. SocialStream.ninja, SocialStreamNinja.ninja. I'll get it right eventually. This chat allows you to pull chat into. I'm going to ask Jeff to go ahead and leave a chat in one of his, it doesn't matter if it's YouTube or Facebook, just leave me a chat and show what comes up on my screen here. This allows me to see the chat in all the different platforms. You literally have the option of seeing chat come through. I think he did it. Nope, didn't come through yet. Maybe he's not gonna do it to me. Do it for me. Leave you a chat. So why didn't it come through on my page? I don't know. We're just trying this stuff out now for the first time, so some stuff, and it might be because I did a trick that I will show you in just a minute. So that portion's not working, but over here I'm not seeing it either. But I saw it on Facebook. As you can see, some of this stuff is okay. I think I may have closed that window. Jeff, go ahead and try one more time on YouTube, if you don't mind. Alright, so Facebook came up. chat on Facebook. As you can see on the little window here, that and I have the chat in the wrong spot, but not much I can do about it right now. But you can see the Facebook icon on that. And then YouTube again. Yeah, so I'll explain why it didn't work the first time. YouTube again. So the reason it didn't work is because of the fact on the chats, and we'll get to this screen in just a minute. Let me go back to my camera. So the chat super source, you have very specific ways to grab your chat. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram. It can do Discord, Slack. It can grab chat from things I've never even heard of. But there's rules on which you can grab those things. Let me see. Open this up and see. Why didn't it? There it goes. So, as you can see, it also populates right there in that, and so I can grab it there as well. But I didn't open up my. Oh, download it. So this program goes through GitHub. If you've never used GitHub, then it's going to be daunting. But if you go to social, apparently I can't stream today, talk and type at the same time. Socialstream.ninja. I spelled that wrong. If you go to socialstream.ninja, you get to the GitHub page. And you jump down to the instructions to download. You can download the software, and then it'll give you the instructions to load into a Chrome layout. Now, this is one of the things that I love. You've got all of these features that you can grab, and different platforms that you can grab. You've got pin instructions. You can grab Discord. You can grab all of these chats that people use. So that's what we're using. I am excited to use this more. So jump on chat, get involved in the conversation, and I will be checking those throughout the night to get things involved, get people involved in the chat. Now, I do have sitting in the wings, as they say, another guest. And I want to bring this up right now. You've seen his comments on chat. He's been a long-time supporter of the Tech Talk show. I spend probably more time talking with him after the feeds, because, going over things, we both chit-chat and we both like this type of thing. So I want to jump right now and bring on Jeff. And hold on, I'm going to bring Jeff on. So Jeff, let's see if I can actually do this without crashing the system. Jeff, you are now on. How are you doing today?
Good afternoon, John, or good evening.
Good. Well, it depends on where they're watching and when they're watching. It could be good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Doesn't really matter.
You should just say "good day, mate." Then I mean,
Yeah,
go from the
that's
Australian version, "good day, mate."
yeah. So Jeff and I are actually on, and as you see, I'm also on a different camera. Um, the we are actually using a software known and called VDO.Ninja. Now, if you notice a theme here tonight, we had SocialStream.Ninja and VDO.Ninja. Yes, they're made by the same person, and they are both free to use. So the developer of this, his all I know right now is his name is Steve. I actually
Is it
found.
Ninja Steve?
I guess he is.
Should be Ninja Steve.
He's a ninja coder. That is for sure. But he is
Better him than me.
well, yeah. Me trying to do some of the coding that he does. I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna change. I need to change one thing on the super source real quick. I want to bring up box 3. Let's see if I can do the OBS. Yeah, I think that'll work. All right. All right, I'm gonna bring up super source. So as you can see, Jeff's box is blocked, but all right. So this is the dashboard for Video Ninja, and you can bring in as many of these windows as you can, as you want, and you get the opportunity to share them. You get to interact with them, and there's so much in this software. I don't even know everything that I can do. The nice thing about it is I can literally set up 2 different scenes. And just like everybody knows, I run like 5 computers during a live stream. So I'm going to go back to Jeff real quick. Jeff is up on the screen right now, and Jeff is sending me a feed. Now, if I wanted to, I could, through the software on the super source. Before I go back to the super source, I need to move the position so he's not blocking any of the cameras. And that is through the ATEM software. So now that that's done, I'm going to go back to the OBS. So now I'm on the super source, and you guys can see the different sources. You've got tons and tons of options on these sources. Scene options. You know, when I first got on here, and I have to remember which camera I'm on, because right now I'm not on, which is good. But actually, I can come back on.
You are showing on the Ninja screen though, or at least I'm seeing that on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, because I'm going through the Ninja.
So we are still there.
Yeah. You're doubled and tripled and quadrupled. Actually, I could go straight to turn off, since we do. Nah, I will warn you. And Jeff and I had a long discussion about this. These little windows right here you're seeing, their video quality is really bad. Really bad. So, but it's just a preview. It's just to give you a reference of what you're doing. The actual image that you're seeing is in the corner of the little box of the 2 of us. That is the full res, which I could go back to OBS and show you the full image. The full quality is good. I mean, we're running quality video, audio. If I clap, Jeff, go ahead and clap. It's completely in sync, and there is really no delay. Now, because of the way talkback goes, and because of the way we have to communicate, we are using a back channel so that Jeff can hear me as well. Now, thankfully, through Ninja, the Video Ninja, we are able to use the same source that he's seeing on me as our back channel. That is a little bit different than sometimes where I can mute on this computer, which is feeding the overall image. I can mute my audio and still have Jeff's audio coming out, which is coming from here, which gives us the ability to talk to each other before, after, during, and we're not getting any reverb, not getting any echo. Jeff, what are your thoughts about this? I mean, first off, when did I show you this software?
Okay, I would have to look on my phone, which is using my main camera, but I think I got a phone call, was it 3 hours ago, John? Maybe
I think it was about that. Yeah, about 5:30.
About 3-4 hours ago, saying, "Hey, you want to be on the live stream tonight?" I'm like, "Okay, no problem." Using this new software, and it's like, okay. And so we played with it. I've actually got it running on my iPad as well. The funny thing is, John, you said you've got 5 computers running. I currently have iPad, phone, and 2 other computers running at the moment, and 3 of them are actually using the Ninja protocol right now. Behind my main camera, I've actually got a big screen TV, and that's being fed through by another Ninja program, so I can actually see us live. And then in front of that, I've got the YouTube stream, so that's a little delayed. But yeah, the video's looking great. It wasn't that hard. I mean, literally, I did no studying. John gave me the URL, and it works. You've got to give permissions, but I mean, this is one very slick program. Literally, I've been impressed. I mean, I'd like to actually play with the settings a little bit more, but literally, John's been there's some control. I can give him control of my camera, my phone, so he can adjust things, but it's beautiful. It's working great. Yeah, no delay. With our chat, I'm hearing you beautifully. I don't have volume on YouTube at the moment, but I mean, there's always a 30 second delay on that, so that's horrible. But yeah, this has been impressive, how well it's working.
Yeah, I love the fact you said, "Wow, it's working." Yeah, unlike when you first start the stream and everything crashes on you. But
well, and that was the funny thing is YouTube crashed. It wasn't this.
No, yeah. It literally was YouTube was not accepting the feed, and it was to the point where I was like, I literally had to stop the feed, and end the live stream and restart one real fast, and I hate doing that because of the connections. But at the same time, you have to do what you have to do to get live. And I do like the fact that YouTube and Facebook both have that ability to be able to go live pretty quick. There's no delay. But between the live streams of, .ninja, Steve over there, and like I said, I don't know much about him. I watched a couple of videos of how to use the software this afternoon. I was in the studio recording all day. All afternoon. And then when we were done, I said I got about an hour before I leave, and I was uploading some videos for our normal stuff. So I literally did a search how to use socialstream.ninja, and I wanted to use it with John Barker's H2R graphics, which is what you see down below. The little ticker is what you is being fed through H2R graphics. Well, so John Barker was doing a video, and within 10 minutes of, no, I think, but 2 minutes of opening the video, he mentioned this awesome software known as Video.Ninja. Now, the way John Barker is from the Europe area and the way he was talking, I thought he literally said Video.Ninja. So I'm doing a search for Video.Ninja and getting all kinds of weird things, and I think I'm gonna, if I'm not careful, crash my computer because of all the random things that could pop up when you put wrong URLs in. But
Need another computer, John.
at the office I have 3, so, and 6 screens, so I think I'm good there. But I'm sitting there, so finally I said, you know what? Instead of trying to find this on my own, I'm going to do a search. And I typed Video.Ninja software or whatever in Google and found VDO.Ninja. And sure enough, it popped up. And the nice thing is, I don't know if you can see this. This software, let me pull it up on, which screen is it? This software runs on a browser. So there is no downloads. There is no install. You're not relying on your graphics card to be able to push video to this. I literally send a URL, just like Jeff said, to him, sent him a URL. He put the credentials in, and he popped up on my screen here. I keep looking at the wrong camera. I apologize. And the and I can do it on my phone. I have it up on my phone, and I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to join a live chat, a live thing. So now, before everybody freaks out, you go, well, if you join, are you going to just jump right into the live feed and be on screen? Oh, watch. I'm going to go to my browser, type in a URL, which I'm going to go away from the screen so I don't get a bunch of random people in the stream.
Yeah, that's the fun thing I had to do with my one computer is I had to type the URL in to get into it, which it works. It works well. I mean, if you've got, we had just sent the URL through text message, so with my iPad and iPhone, I just clicked the button and it connected. But with
yeah, the
laptop, it was a little
URL is
different.
not too terribly wrong.
No, it's actually pretty small, which is really nice.
Yeah, I mean, I've been on some URLs that are like 35,000 characters long, and and this is pretty much straightforward as to what the URL is. So it's not just a bunch of random letters and words that make no sense. It actually makes sense.
Yeah, I mean it's very simple. I mean, you just go to the main web and then they've got the room and then you select, from your username and then pretty much a number and you're bing bang boom, you're done. You're in. And then of course whoever initiated has to allow. I mean,
Yeah.
you've probably got more permissions than I can see.
Well, yeah, I'm the manager, so or the director, so
Yeah.
I do have permission to do certain things. So I don't know if you can see this. That's my. Oh, that's what you get when you go to the URL up front. You have two options: join room with camera, or share screen with room. I'm going to join room with camera.
Did it have another down button on yours, John? Because I saw that with one of mine where it gave more options and it gave about like 10 different things that you could actually do.
No, I did not.
Okay. Maybe I can't remember if that was during testing or something, but it gave me more options. So, but yeah, those two were standard that just came up
Right.
initially.
Yeah, so once you get in, you have this option of selecting which camera. Oh, I'm wrong camera again. So yeah, you have your camera settings, and then once you're done, I'm going to select the audio, no audio, because I don't want any problems with audio. And then I'm going to hit this start button right there in the middle. And you're going to see just on my screen, just right up here, you saw that pop up. Oh, no, you guys can't see it. You now see my new camera right here. That is how quick it is. You literally just join, and depending on how I orient my screen, if it comes in full. Now, the nice thing about this is I can send this to scene one. I'm going to change the lower third to Jeff. The little lower bar to just Jeff. Give me a second. Alright, so Jeff is on scene one, right? I'm going to add this new camera to scene one. And automatically on the view, it's now up there. I'll take it full screen. You now see two boxes automatically. Now, the reason I didn't do this with Jeff and I's camera, as you can see, it automatically shrinks everything, puts everything in box, and it's black back there. I don't like black. It's a dull screen. Jeff, what do you think of this? Besides the mess of my desk, please don't comment on the mess of the desk.
Don't comment on the messy desk and the bad cabling. Oh my goodness, where do I go? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it did do the black background instead of that nice, beautiful Phoenix.
Yeah.
But the video is beautifully clear.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing is with setting it up, you literally select the sources right then and there. And I'm not sure with what phone John's using, but I'm using the iPhone 15 Pro, so it literally gives about 6-7 different inputs.
Yeah, all of the cameras. All of your cameras that are there, and I'll show that in just a second. So I'm gonna set this. I'm gonna set this right here. No,
that's scary.
No, I need to. What do you mean it's scary?
This is the funny thing is, I actually am watching a screen view of all inputs right now on my big TV. So
I can show
my input, John's input, his phone. Now if I actually would pull up my laptop or my iPad, it would even show that. But I think it's not showing in my display because I'm not in that window at the moment.
Yeah.
I believe.
All right, so I just set that phone aside for a minute as a profile shot. Now the nice thing about Jeff's shot. Let me go back to the full image. As you can see, the stream the video ninja auto rotates the image and puts everything in perspective. Now, the nice thing about that is I can remove it at any time. I can add back. So if we're having a conversation and someone's talking primarily and I don't want to see everybody else, I can just remove it and they are now talking solo. And if I want to, I could remove Jeff. But we won't do that.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah. Well, and so what he was talking about is over here we have on Jeff's we have the audio settings, and every computer every input has the same settings, similar settings because it is different because depending on what you're bringing in, I'm gonna see different things. Like on his audio settings, I can see the fact that he has two different audio devices that he could use. I've got his B550. Again, you guys can't see.
That's my Bluetooth headset.
Right. So I apologize because you guys could not see that because I didn't have it up. But now you can. So Jeff has on his audio settings two different inputs. He's got his B550XT V1.35. That's his Bluetooth headset that he's using to speak with. And it tells me which one he's on because it's right here. Then I could request to go to the iPhone microphone. I'm not going to do that because we've already tested it. It doesn't sound good. Actually, I think we couldn't hear anything anyway.
It worked, but
I don't think so.
It was something.
Yeah, we may have. I think I was hearing more noise than anything else. Now, if I
was across the room too.
Yeah, that's the thing. Depends on where you are. So on the video side, we have a bunch of different settings. I could change his aspect ratio. I could change his frame rate. I can change the size of his image. And just like the audio side, I see all of his cameras. So now the nice thing about this is, and people don't need to be worried about it, is you're not gonna. If I click on one that he's on, I think he's on the back dual camera. If I pick the back triple camera, it's gonna change this over to request. Now, I'm not going to do that because I don't want it. I want to stay where we are. Now, what Jeff sees...
If I'm correct, it also requires me to click on it to okay it too.
Right. So Jeff has to approve the request. So it's not going to be... And that's the same thing with the audio. And on mine, we have... On mine... I've got iPhone microphone, and that's it. Now, I'm not using my audio right now for the live feed, but I am using it so Jeff can hear me talk. Because he's not hearing me through this microphone. He's hearing me through the microphone on the phone that you're seeing the image from. So, and over here on this image, this is a Samsung phone. So, the audio settings...
Poor quality.
We won't even discuss it. All I see is default, everything is default. I keep clicking that, and we'll get to that in just a second. Video settings, same thing. I don't have as many cameras, and also, they're not labeled very clear. So... But at least I can change them if I want to. So I could request front facing, which I have absolutely no idea which one that is. And on the camera...
Like the main screen.
Right. I need to change... hold on. Let me do this. That's a triple box now. I don't know if you can see this. But you see that request there on that? There you go.
I can see it with Ninja, but I can't see
Yeah.
it with the YouTube yet.
Well, YouTube, I made it bigger. So, yeah, so
Okay.
you can see the request come in. Hey, the director wants to change your inputs. And I have to hit yes or no. I honestly have no idea which camera this is. Oh, it's my front facing camera. So now you're looking at my face from the front facing camera. So,
That is scary.
what? My face or the fact that I can change it?
No comment. Well, maybe because your halo light was, kind of giving you a halo. That's scary because yeah.
Well, hey, every little bit helps. Now, the nice thing
That's for
about this
sure.
is, you can bring more things in to this feed than just cameras and phones. It's a web browser. You can bring in web cameras on your laptop. You can share screens with people. And the possibilities are endless as to what you can do because it is literally a web browser to web browser. And that's what keeps the latency down. That is one of the things that they were talking about was the fact that you do literally have lower bandwidth requirements on this because it is point to point. You're not going to a server like you do when you go to Zoom or another sharing site. They're not going to a central hub and then distributing it from there. It's literally point to point. Now you are limited by your bandwidth. I'm running 2 live streams. I am got 2 cameras streaming to Jeff. I've got a web browser open. My wife is upstairs doing her stuff. So yeah, I'm running a lot of bandwidth. If I was actually looking at my bandwidth use right now, I'm probably pushing 600 to 700 megs right now. But that's the joys of having a gig up and down. You can get away with that. 600 meg, you are pushing the limits, but,
I
but-
even opened up the iPad, so it's got another streaming for you if you want.
yeah, well, I don't see anything
Thankfully,
there.
I've got 1 gig as well too. Oh, is the iPad not coming up on your
Yeah,
side?
no, I got black on that.
Yeah, I noticed that on the one previous screen.
So I want to turn off
sh-
the other phone, and
Oh, video's off. Oh
Yeah.
no, that's audio.
that's audio. The video says it's there, but it's
Yeah.
all right. It's all right. So,
And it's showing
final
me that
thoughts
it's
about
audio.
Video Ninja, Jeff.
This is really cool. I've been impressed with how little quote unquote testing we've done. I mean, we only played with it maybe hour and a half before show to actually get it functioning. Um, and to actually have it look this good. I mean, I'm looking at the YouTube and wow. I mean, this is doing great. And seamless. I mean, we didn't have to jump through tons of hoops. I've played a little with Zoom, thankfully not with live stream, but I mean, there's hoops with Zoom. Um, yeah, I mean, and we both have audio. We both have pro audio, which right now I'm just using my Bluetooth headset to make things easy. But the next test will be actually getting my wireless microphones, my in-ear monitors to work with this as well. And that's another whole thing. So, I mean, this has been cool. There's really, I'm not seeing delay on receiving of this stream, the Ninja stream. Of course, with YouTube and stuff, there's always the delay, but this is working great. I can't see on my big screen what the bits per second, but on my iPad, it's showing I'm doing about 1.99 bits at the moment, 57 kilobits. So it's going up and down. Oh, it's now giving me a standby. So let me just get off of that screen. So maybe that'll help. But yeah, I mean it's doing really good. I've been surprised, been impressed. Um, yeah, I mean, and for YouTubers who want to stream video that don't want to pay a ton, I mean, a lot of these services you've got to pay through the nose for or their subscription. Um, don't have to do that with this, thankfully. And it looks like, I mean, I can't wait to actually go behind the scenes and set this up myself uh, to see what some of the more settings are and have fun with it. But
Yeah, I mean,
I've been surprised.
it literally is that easy to get in
Yeah.
and do the. I mean, I found it at like 4 o'clock this evening. I drove home,
Wow.
turned it on at like 5:30. Talked
then
with
called
you
me.
for about an hour. No, I actually talked. Was actually calling you beforehand, but literally, it's one of those things. Now, granted, I do have a background in broadcast. I do have a working knowledge of how some of this stuff works. Now, one thing that people need to know: you're not seeing the raw footage from Video Ninja. I
It
am
looks
running.
like crap on my end.
Well, yeah, that I mean, you can see through the super source just how bad
Yeah.
the image is of right here and right here. I mean, that's just a preview, and they do that so that they're not pushing 17,000 high def videos everywhere. But on the full res pictures, they are decent. They are nice, and I am
What
very
do you think the
pleased.
resolution on our side is? You know,
Oh, I'd
three
be
something, four?
I'd be surprised if it's 126 KB.
Yeah, because I
Um,
mean, I've got a 50-inch TV that this is going through, and it's not the best. Now, when it was on my iPad originally and only there, it did okay. It did a little bit better, but I mean, you can see what's going on. I mean, like you said, graphics are not going to be the best, but I mean, you see the
well,
live picture from
so
both sides.
there's two different views. The view that Jeff is watching is not is more of a preview. It's a preview monitor of all the inputs. So the more input you have, the smaller the boxes are going to be. I'm looking on this view right here. This is the director's view.
Yeah.
The director's view, their images are like 126 KB at best. The preview view, which I don't have a shot of because I turned off my other camera, that's probably running at 720 if we're lucky. It may be 480 just to keep things a little bit smaller. But I'm getting full res, full HD on the image right here. That the wait, what do you call that? Oh, yeah, that image. So Jeff just gave me another image, and
Here,
let
this
me.
is what I'm seeing.
Yeah, hold on, Jeff. Hold on. Let me
problem.
transition over to that. And I'm going to add that over the scene too. So, and then take that one off. So now we see it full screen. So that, in all reality, it's a little blown out because of what it is. But in all reality, that actually doesn't look that bad for what it is. Now, would I want that on my live stream other than showing you guys as an example? It's almost like a multi-viewer, so that you can see the multi-viewer and stuff. So the nice thing is, from the director's point of view, you got the guests are looking at the multi-viewer. The director's got all of this functionality. We can mute and unmute at any given time, so that we literally have that option of getting stuff put together and made available to make the video that much better. So I'm going to go back to your regular stream.
Okay, now I'll put this down.
Put that back. Go back to here. So that took almost an hour of our time. Can you believe that, Jeff? So one thing that I wanted to talk about tonight, other than the original plan for tonight, which was to talk about Amazon wish list. So I think I'm going to push that off till next week because it's already almost 9 o'clock. And I had a blast talking about this software. I have to give shout out to Steve, which I honestly don't know his what his name, where he
Ninja
is.
Steve. We'll just call him Ninja Steve.
Ninja Steve, yeah, sure.
Ninja Steve.
Ninja Steve. I'm actually going to go socialstream.ninja. And he's got YouTube videos up there for us to watch. He's got tutorials. He walks you through everything. Now, if you're not used to GitHub, this could be daunting thought to do. But in all reality, you literally get, I mean, he shows us the thing. Capture Discord chat. Capture Slack chat. Telegram. You know, now the thing is, when you walk through, you have instructions on how to get that chat engaging into your chat. And like I showed you before, it comes in here. And I don't know if it works here. No, it does not, because I have it sent to H2R Graphics. There it is. It's because we are doing it on a live stream, which I have absolutely no idea what Jeff was commenting on, but he said that. And, but, so the chat not only shows up here, but it also shows up on my H2R Graphics. And you all can see that the collaboration between developers, the community of developers, is that much more powerful. Let me just talk to you guys for just a second. The whole point of doing a live stream, the whole point of having tools at your fingertips is to get content out, is to get that much more content available. And that's what JA Memories stands for. Our goal at JA Memories is to provide a service to allow people to get the message that they want out to the world, whether that be through social media, we can live stream to most of the major platforms. Instagram is a little funny because they don't allow you to stream through a RMPT stream. So you have to use a cell phone. So I'm not really sure why you would pay me money to do that. But And I apologize. My something about my hair or something is causing my camera to just pulse. Let me go to the other camera. Um. Oh. But the whole point of any live stream is there. That won't pulse on you now. But having these tools, one, finding the tools is a gem. I have to admit, finding these tools is a dream because I love the community of live streamers who create stuff and then allow people to use it free of charge. Both socialstream.ninja and VDO Ninja are free to use. Now you can support them. You can. I know John Barker has a free version of his H2R graphics software, and I don't know much about Steve. I've said that numerous times, but I'm sure he's got a Patreon page or a YouTube page or something that you can support. And I would encourage you, if you use these and find value in these tools, to go ahead and support these because it does cost money to create these tools. I'm not a coder, and I know for me to be able to build something this awesome and this functional would be completely out of this world. So definitely, if you had the opportunity to, we actually pay. We actually bought the pro version of H2R graphics just because we support John Barker and what he stands for. Because as you see, I use it for all my graphics. So, all right. Let me get Jeff on here one last time. Jeff, any final thoughts? Any final things you want to tell the audience today?
I played with the graphics as well. Very good. So yeah, they're good to go for as well. Thanks for inviting me on. Yeah, we always have fun talking after chats and harassing each other. But it's been fun and love this new video stuff. And yeah, if you can support them, go for it. I've got to look into it more myself. So I look forward to future times where we can play with this more and have fun with it.
Yeah, and like I said when we first started this show, after the debacle of YouTube shutting off on me, you have been a long time supporter of of Tech Talk, and your continued support and just encouragement to do these is one reason why I came back this year for season 2. This is our second year of doing Tech Talk right here on YouTube. We may or may not be live on Facebook with Tech Talk. I've got to find out if there's an audience for it. But one of the things that I really appreciate is people who, you know, as everybody can tell, live streams are sometimes difficult to nail down, especially when you walk into the studio and you spend all afternoon, or not all afternoon, but about 2 hours setting up, and then as soon as you sit down, it crashes. That is very frustrating, very annoying, but at the same
Windows
time,
updates.
oh yeah, especially if the updates.
I had to stop that.
Yeah, you open up your computer and it says, "Oh, we gotta do an update," and we have to restart. I had that the other day. I actually was working on my computers from the office, and it said, "Hey, I need to do an update. You want me to do it when you're not using a computer?" Yeah, no, restart now because I'm heading home and I want you all finished before I even get home. So I had to restart all my computers. And last night, all my computers restarted on their own because Windows did an
fun.
update. So, but that's just part of being, um,
That's
part
the
of
fun part of
being,
technology.
yeah, technology always changes. So,
Oh yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out with us today. If you're watching on the replay, please leave a comment, hashtag replay, leave an emote in the comments. I've been told by many streamers that it helps the engagement. Also, if this is your first time finding us either on YouTube or Facebook, go ahead and join the Facebook group. It's free to join. There is no problems there. Also, if you're on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. Turn on the notifications. We are live Wednesdays at 8 o'clock with Tech Talk. We also have a show on YouTube and Facebook simulcasted for Biblical Reflections. That is on Sundays at... I'm looking at the wrong camera again. I apologize. We have a show on Sundays at 8 o'clock Central Time. So go ahead and join. Get involved in those things, and let's see where God takes this. So you all have a blessed day. You all have a wonderful week, and I pray everything goes well for you. Wherever you are, stay warm. We're actually in line for a cold spell this next weekend, so hopefully everything stays nice and toasty inside and we can get stuff done inside. Next week's show, we will get back to what was originally planned for this week, which is the Amazon wish list, and we'll be discussing some of the upgrades that we're going to do to the studio, which, yes, does include cable management.
Yay!
Yeah. So you all have a blessed day, and we will catch you later.
God bless. See you later.